In Iran, an officer of the powerful Revolutionary Guard was shot dead outside his home in Tehran Sunday. Such high-profile killings are extremely rare, and Iran is blaming his, quote, assassination on assailants linked to the United States and its allies, including Israel. Well, for more on this, I'm joined by our foreign affairs editor, Philip Turle. Philip, first of all, what more can you tell us about this person, Sayed Khodai?
Well, Sayed Khodai is a high-ranking official within the Iranian Revolutionary Guards, and one of the communiques put out by the Iranian regime after this assassination took place, describing him as a defender of the sanctuary, means that he is just that, a member of what has been described by the United States as a terrorist organization, the Iranian Revolutionary Guards. So what we know is, as you were just saying, two assailants came on two motorcycles and opened fire on him. He was shot 5 times inside a vehicle in which he was sitting outside his home in Tehran, the capital of Iran. And there have been many discussions over why he might have been pinpointed as one of the people who was likely to be assassinated. And it appears that one of the reasons for this may have been that he is suspected of being involved in transferring missile technology to the Iranian-backed Hezbollah movement in Lebanon, which, as you know, is an arch-rival of Israel. But the fact that this is the assassination of a member of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard is a rare occurrence in Iran. There have been a series of assassinations, but these have mostly been of scientists involved in Iran's nuclear program. He's the highest ranking official to be killed since 2020, November 2020, when a scientist was assassinated. His name was Mohsen Fakhrizadeh, and his assassination has been blamed on Israel by the Iranians. So the fact that this has actually taken place in the capital, Tehran, and is a member of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard is something that is quite rare.
Iran's already blaming this on the U.S. and its allies, including Israel. Do we know concretely who might be behind this?
Well, of course, no one's going to stand up and say we were behind this killing. But as I was saying, the fingers are pointing that way from Iran, saying that this is obviously the work of its arch rivals, and the biggest arch rivals it has are, first of all, the United States and then Israel. Israel, as I was saying, has been involved in the assassination of several high-ranking officials and scientists in Iran. You have to remember that the Iranian nuclear discussions have sort of come to a standstill at the moment, the ones that Donald Trump pulled out of, and efforts to try to kickstart the implementation of the Iranian nuclear deal have so far come to nothing. And I think there's general worry within Israel that Iran should not have the nuclear bomb. And so some of those assassinations can be attributed to that concern. And maybe this is also to do with the fact that, as I was saying, this transfer of missile information to Hezbollah, which is an arch rival of Israel, is also something that the Israeli authorities are concerned about. But in the meantime, the Iranians have said that they're going to take steps to avenge his killing, although for the moment we don't really know what that's going to be.
Philip, thank you for that. France 24's Philip Turle.